The words cunning, powerful, and baffling were used to describe alcohol in the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, which was published in 1939. I think it's safe to say that it accurately describes the disease of alcoholism. And in my opinion, alcoholism sits on the surface where you can see it. Underneath the alcoholism, the foundation, as it were, is disease, or dis-ease. And this dis-ease can be expressed 100 different ways, including alcoholism, drug addiction, compulsive gambling, overeating, sex addiction, narcissism, perfectionism, codependency, and para-alcoholism. If you're an ACA, you'll know what that means. What is cunning, powerful, and baffling, therefore, is disease, and by extension, all the various ways it comes out. I believe that the alcoholic and codependent share the same underlying disease. It's just expressed differently, which is why their respective recovery programs, AA and Alanon, use the same 12 steps. So, what is meant by cunning, powerful, and baffling? Well, let's start with the dictionary definitions. Cunning, having skill in achieving one's end by deceit. By deceit. Yes, disease has many tricks up its sleeve, such as when it convinces someone they don't have a disease. Powerful, having control and influence over people and events. I've heard it said that the alcoholic does not control liquor. Liquor controls the alcoholic. The same is true for any addiction, including codependency. Disease does have control and influence over people for sure. It is powerful, but it's not all-powerful. However, the combination of cunning and powerful makes for a worthy adversary, especially when you consider that disease is also relentless. It never gives up or takes a break. Then there's baffling, which means impossible to understand, perplexing. Sandy B., a well-known AA speaker back in the day, once said that you can be the world's leading expert on alcoholism, but if you were an alcoholic, you would be a drunk expert. That is baffling. This is why we need a power that is not only greater than ourselves, but also greater than disease. Which brings us full circle to the passage I referred to at the beginning of this video. Quote, remember that we deal with alcohol, cunning, baffling, powerful. Without help, it is too much for us. But there is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now. End quote. Actually, I believe all one really needs is willingness. The willingness to ask for and willingness to receive help from a God of one's understanding, and to acknowledge the need for it. Throw in a little humility, and the rest, as they say, will fall into place. I'm Robbie Bobby. Thank you for listening, and keep coming back. By the way, the passage I read from the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous is at the beginning of Chapter 5, just prior to the introduction of the 12 steps.